Captain's log, stardate 42313. I've ventured into uncharted territory and I'm not sure what to make of this pixelated species. Set your phasers to stun, boys and girls, you're in for a surprise. Scotty, beam this one back to the Enterprise and put some stank on it. Hey, this is Zero at ReviewZoneHD, and I'm bringing you guys a first impressions of the Xbox 360 version of Star Trek. And in all seriousness, I don't know which way yet this game's going to go. It could be a big old pile of stink, or it could end up being really good. After playing through the first couple stages, it's really hard to determine what's really going on with this game. But let me go ahead and just set up the first impressions, starting with the piss and moan part. To start with, the lip syncing is a bit off, and the problem's made a little worse by some really awkward facial animations, which is a shame because the voice acting and the story are both really good. The cutscenes are actually interesting, and it does have the original cast of voicing their parts, and you can tell they really put some emotion in it. Next up is the loads and the transitions from section to section. It sort of breaks the flow and immersion of the game. Some of them are very jarring. You walk into a room and bam, black loading screen in your face. I know almost every game has to load, but it just doesn't do it very gracefully on here. Some of it even looked a little choppy or like it skipped around a bit. Outside of the facial animations and the lip syncing, the graphics so far look great front to back. The soundtrack is blockbuster movie quality. It really draws you into the game. I'm really enjoying the music on this one. I'm not going to spoil anything and talk about the story, and after playing through the first portion of it, it hasn't really come together and molded just yet, but so far it appears to be the glue that's holding everything together on this game, and it's really going to be my focus as I work towards the review. I think the story is really going to make or break this game. I just can't see the gameplay really going that extra mile to really astonish or blow anybody away because of the nature that is Star Trek. I mean, you don't have superhuman powers or lightsabers. You're pretty much ordinary, so I think they're going to have to get really creative to keep this one entertaining. I think the length of the game is also going to play a role because a game like this, you're most likely not going to want to play through it or have a reason to play through it a second time. Now, I am playing this on Xbox 360. I went up to Walmart to pick this up at midnight. They didn't have a PS3 copy, so my aiming's going to be a little bit off since I don't spend very much time on the 360. I did watch the last Star Trek movie earlier today. I watched it in the theaters when it first came out. One of the best movies I saw that year. It's such a good movie. I can't wait for the upcoming one to release in theaters here soon. If it's anything like the last movie, it should be really good. I'm not really a Star Trek fanboy though. I watched the show a little bit when I was younger, but you know, that was many years ago. And to answer the most asked Trekkie question, Patrick Stewart was my favorite captain, but I really like this new guy that they have in the reboot. Spock really, to me, he didn't look like what I was expecting for Spock to look like, but the guy playing him just knocked it out of the park in the acting category. The only actor in the new movie that I wasn't really thrilled about was Scotty. The guy playing him, to me, just didn't fit that role very well. But anyways, that's all the rambling mumbo jumbo I have for this video. I know it's kind of a short first impression, short commentary, but again, this is kind of a hard game to judge even after playing for the last 30-45 minutes. So I'm most likely not going to be doing very many gameplay videos for this title. I may not even do one unless I come across something that I really want to show and discuss to you guys. And I'm not going to rush through this game, but I'll have the review up before next Tuesday either way. Most likely it'll be this weekend. But that's pretty much all I have for this video. This is Zero at ReviewZoneHD, and thanks for stopping by.